Joey, going into the weekend, things were looking a little rocky for the Pirates. You had come off of two really tough road losses in Tacoma the weekend before, and we're at 3-7 and on the brink of maybe being out of the picture in terms of the Northwest Conference tournament. You really needed things to go well this weekend, and they did. Just talk about how the Pirates responded and got two road victories at Lewis and Clark and Willamette.
Yeah, we actually had a really good week of practice, which led into having a good weekend. All year long, a big focus of ours has been on the defensive end, and so especially going into this weekend, knowing we'd have a big task ahead of us. And Lewis and Clark have been playing well, even though they really hadn't come out with wins. They've been taking the top teams in the conference down to the wire, and we knew that they'd be a really tough opponent, so we really focused in defensively, and try to limit Delcy Johnson, which we were fortunate enough to get her in a little bit of foul trouble, and we struggled offensively, but our defense is what really won us the game. And at Willamette, we knew the first time we played them just how good they are, and just going in, we had to focus up on multiple players that have been doing really well for them, and especially their post play. Their post play is really, really good. So we knew that we would have to provide our post players with a lot of help, and they could spread you out 3-point shooters. So we were able to mix up our defenses a little bit, and the team fully committed on the defensive end.
The team has had to face some adversity this year throughout the season in terms of injuries and changes to the starting lineups, and this weekend was no different. You had to go without one of your two seniors, Jordan Smith. Just talk about the way this team has responded to those kinds of situations.
The funny thing is you kind of expect something to happen during the season, but you're hopeful that it doesn't, and we've had a couple of hits, and I think it really started with Jordan. Like she understood that she wouldn't be able to go, and she was hyping up her teammates really well, and just staying 100% focused. And when she's on the bench, even when she's playing, she's probably got the most energy of any kid I've ever come across, and that's really helped our team. And Megan was ready to step back into the starting role. Just lineups being shuffled. This team has been pretty flexible with the injuries that we've had and people being banged up. And I just think everyone responded really well. Quincy, she came out and was in attack mode right away. Megan, defensively, she provides so much for us. And, multiple people were ready to step up. Morgan came in, gave good minutes. Same with Devin. Macy came in and was, really good on the defensive end. Just multiple people. Sid was, her normal self, and she just got us going a lot of the times, both her and Talia. So, I can't say enough about this team, and also the leadership that Jordan has provided, even when she's unable to play. As much as I don't want to see her go down, people have absolutely stepped up, and which has been really good for this team.
This weekend, still on almost a must-win situation, and so it's a challenging one with Pacific and George Fox both coming in. Just talk about the matchups we face against those two teams.
Pacific, they're really quick on the perimeter, and they've got multiple kids that can spread you out and shoot threes. So it's going to be really important for us transition defense-wise to be able to lock that down, and also contest their 3-point shooters and try to get them outside of what they really want to do. George Fox presents a little bit of a different problem. They're much bigger, just across the board, and yeah, they are quick, and they can defensively they can switch out just about anybody. But two teams that are very potent offensively, and George Fox defensively, they just get after you. They rebound the ball really well. So it's going to be a big challenge for us to get the wins this weekend. But I have the utmost confidence in my team that we're going to lock in defensively, and then offensively be able to get out and run a little bit to help us get the wins this weekend.